KJ Techers. Welcome back to another Tech Talk. Today, we're focusing on a crucial aspect of identifying fake emails, examining the sender's email address. Let's dive in and learn how to spot scams just by looking at the sender's email address.
So Kai, how do you recognize suspicious senders' email addresses?
The first thing to check in an email is the sender's address. Here are some key signs that the email might be fake. First, misspellings and unusual characters. Scammers use emails that look like real ones but have slight misspellings or odd characters. For example, support@paypal1.com instead of support@paypal.com. Second, inconsistent domain names. Legitimate companies use their official domains. Emails from Microsoft-support@gmail.com instead of @Microsoft.com are likely fake. Third, personal or generic email services. Be cautious of emails for generic services like Gmail or Yahoo claiming to be from big companies. For example, Amazon customer service at yahoo.com is not from Amazon.
Let's look at an example. Here's a fake email claiming to be from Xfinity. Notice the sender's address. No reply at herohesia-nyc.com instead of Xfinity at emails.xfinity.com. The entire sender's email is incorrect and a clear red flag. Now, I will break down why this example is suspicious. First, the domain name herohesia-nyc.com has no connection to Xfinity. Official emails from Xfinity will always come from @xfinity.com or a closely related domain. This is a major indicator that the email is not legitimate.
So, what to do if you notice a suspicious email address? First, don't click on links. Avoid clicking on any links in this email. Second, don't download attachments. These can contain malware or viruses that can compromise your computer and personal information. Third, verify the sender. If not sure, contact the company directly using contact information from their official website. Never use contact information provided in the suspicious email. Fourth, report the email. Use your email services report function to flag the email as phishing. This helps prevent others from falling victim. Fifth, delete the email. Once reported, delete it immediately to avoid any accidental clicks.
Here are a few more tips to help you stay safe. First, enable two-factor authentication. This adds an extra layer of security to your accounts. Second, regularly update your software. Ensure your email client and security software are up to date to protect against the latest threats. And third, be skeptical of urgent requests. Scammers often create a sense of urgency to trick you into making quick decisions. Always take a moment to verify the legitimacy of the request.
In conclusion, by paying close attention to the sender's email address and following these steps, you can avoid falling victim to scams. Stay vigilant and share this video to help others stay safe too. If you have any questions or need further assistance, reach out to KJ's Computer Support Group. We're here to help.
Hi KJ Techers, welcome to another Tech Talk. Today we're continuing our series on spotting fake emails by focusing on something you might not always think to check, the sender's logo. Let's dive in and learn how scammers use logos to trick you and how you can spot the fakes.
When you get an email from a company, you usually recognize the logo in the header or at the top. Scammers are aware of this and duplicate these logos to make their fake emails appear more authentic. However, there are key signs that the logo may not be genuine.
Here are some key ways to tell if the logo in an email is fake. First, incorrect or outdated logos. Sometimes scammers will use an old version of a company's logo or even modify it slightly. If you notice that the logo doesn't look like the one you're used to seeing, be cautious. For example, if Amazon changed their logo and the email you receive has the old one, it's worth double checking. Second, wrong placement. Legitimate emails from companies usually have their logo in consistent places, like the top left corner. If the logo is placed in an unusual spot, or if there's too much empty space around it, it might be a sign that the email isn't genuine.
Let's look at an example. This is a fake email claiming to be from Xfinity. Take note of the logo. It shows HN instead of X, which is the correct logo for Xfinity. Additionally, the logo's color is incorrect. Scammers often use this tactic to trick you into believing the email is legitimate. Keep in mind that major companies invest heavily in their branding, so a low-quality logo is a significant red flag.
So, what should you do if you notice something off about the logo in an email? First, compare with official emails. If you're suspicious, check a previous legitimate email from the same company and compare the logos. If they don't match, it's likely a scam. Second, don't click on any links. Just like with suspicious email addresses, avoid clicking on any links if the logo doesn't look right. Third, contact the company directly. Use their official website or contact information to verify the email. Do not use any contact details provided in the suspicious email. And fourth, report and delete. Flag the email as phishing and then delete it to prevent any potential threats. By paying close attention to the quality, accuracy, and placement of logos in emails, you can add another layer of protection against scams. Stay vigilant and share this video to help others stay safe online. If you have any questions or need further assistance, KJ's Computer Support Group is here to help.
Hey KJ Techers! Welcome back to our series on spotting fake emails. Last time, we talked about how to recognize fake email addresses and logos. Today, we're diving into something just as sneaky, and how to spot phishing links and suspicious attachments in fake emails.
Oh yes, I've heard a lot about phishing. Isn't that when they try to trick you into clicking a dangerous link?
Exactly, Mom! Phishing emails are designed to make you click on links that look real, but they can lead to harmful websites or download malware into your computer. One of the easiest ways to spot a phishing link is to hover your mouse over the link, but don't click it.
Hovering? Huh? What's that going to show?
When you hover over a link, you can see the real URL, the website that the link will take you to. If the link claims to be from, say, your bank, but the URL is something weird like bank-logins.ru, that's a a red flag.
So, the link could say Bank of America, but it might actually take you somewhere else?
Exactly! The text might look trustworthy, but its actual URL you need to check. If it doesn't match what you expect, don't click it. Now let's talk about attachments. Scammers love to hide viruses or malware in attachments. You've probably seen emails saying something like, "Here's your invoice," or "important document attached," right?
Oh yes, and they'll even use file types that seem innocent like PDFs.
Exactly, but it's not just PDFs. Watch out for attachments with strange or unfamiliar file types like .exe, .zip, or even .doc files. These can all be really dangerous.
So, if I get an email with an attachment I'm not expecting, should I open it?
Great question, Mom. No, you should never open any attachments from unknown or unexpected sources. If you're unsure, verify it with the sender first, using a phone call or a separate email that you typed out yourself. Don't just reply to the suspicious email. And one more tip. Beware of shortened URLs. You know those links look like bit.ly or tiny URL. Scammers sometimes use those to hide malicious websites.
So I can't see the real destination if it's shortened?
Exactly. You can't always tell where those links lead. If you're not sure, it's best to avoid them or use a service like checkshorturl.com to reveal the full URL before clicking.
I see now. If I'm ever in doubt, I should either not click or check it first.
That's right. And now you're much better equipped to handle phishing links and attachments.
Thanks, KJ. I am definitely going to start hovering over links before clicking.
And that's it for today. Stay safe out there, and remember, if an email seems suspicious, don't take the bait. Hey KJ Techers, welcome back. We've got another episode for you on how to spot fake emails.
So far, we've talked about how to recognize phony senders, spot fake logos, and identify phishing links. But today, we're going to dive into something a bit sneakier: grammar, language, and formatting mistakes that scammers make.
Exactly. Sometimes the easiest way to spot a fake email is by the way it's written. Let's get into it. One of the biggest red flags in scam emails is poor grammar and spelling errors. Legitimate companies are professional. They proofread their emails and make sure everything is correct before sending them out.
Right, but scammers often rush their messages, and they don't pay attention to things like proper grammar or punctuation. If you see misspelled words or weird sentences, be on a high alert.
Here's an example. This email claims to be from a bank, but look at the subject line. Your account has been disabled. The words account and been are misspelled. Instant giveaway. Next up is unnatural language or an odd tone. Some scammers often don't speak or write fluently in the language they're trying to scam you in, so their emails can sound robotic or overly formal.
Exactly. They might use phrases that sound strange or outdated, like "Dear respected sir, madam," or "Kindly be informed." It doesn't match the friendly or professional tone you'll expect from real companies.
Look at this one. It says you must to click this link at your soonest convenient time for secured your account. These words and order don't make any sense at all.
Yeah, no legitimate company writes like that. If it sounds off, it probably is.
Another big clue is weird formatting, like random capital letters, mismatched fonts, or strange colors. Scammers often throw emails together without much care for how they look.
Real companies keep their formatting consistent. Same font size, professional color schemes, and neat alignment. Scammers, on the other hand, might use bold text in the wrong places or even change fonts mid-sentence.
Here's an example. Look at the email text. It suddenly switches fonts halfway through, and the colors are all over the place. Legitimate companies would never send something that looks this messy. Finally, let's talk about attachments. We covered attachments briefly in part 3, but there's one thing to look out for. Generic file names like invoice.pdf or document.zip. Scammers hope you won't notice these details.
Exactly. Real companies will usually name files in the way that makes sense, like your invoice number 123.pdf. But if the attachment has a vague name like file1.zip or info.pdf, it's probably a scam.
So to wrap things up, if you see bad grammar, unnatural language, or strange formatting and sketchy attachments, hit the delete button quickly.
Absolutely. Always take a moment to look closely at the email before clicking anything or opening attachments.
That is it for part 4. If this helped you spot a scam email, give us a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more tech tips.
And drop any questions in the comments. We'll love to help you stay safe online.
Thanks.